I just want to. I'm gonna obviously take a break from writing, but like, I just want to say how grateful I am again to the Attorney General and to everyone involved. You know, justice may not. I think my ex attorney Paul Gettleman said it the best. He said it's not perfect, but it's always trying to get better in reference to the justice system. And it isn't perfect, obviously. And we put a lot of trust and faith into some very brave women and men that are in law enforcement and corrections. That shit is dangerous. Make no mistake. And I've said this before, like, the police that's absolutely dangerous. But see, then the police drop these people off in a hermetically sealed building, basically, in a supermax, and the guards have to deal with them every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna be honest with you. There's 90 fucking hardcore dudes in that fucking bubble, right? There's 90 dudes in there that'll take it there. Make no mistake. And and one guard for 90 people. So I can really, excuse me, I'm just getting used to like everything again. So, but I just want to try to like this be my first step into moving forward, in talking about things that matter in a higher purpose sense. You understand what I'm saying? Like, okay, now what? The dog caught up to the car. You understand, so to speak. You don't. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't telling the fucking truth. And we're gonna leave it at that. And that if I wasn't, a non-fraudulent person. You understand what I'm saying in the best possible way that I can. Like, I'm not no fucking joke, right? And so but due to certain factors, where would I be? And one of those factors was people doing the right thing. And when it may not be popular, when it may be against, your job or your buddies or whatever, but like doing the right thing, man, that's what saved the day, and our ability to recognize our mistakes and say, this happened, it happened. And nothing is going to change until that is somewhat recognized. And because it fundamentally changed every fucking aspect of me, man, like down to the childhood. And I wrote about that. And so, if you know what I'm talking about, like they broke me down, man, broke me down physically, mentally, psychologically. And you think this is America, man? Like, how can you let this fucking shit happen? But it's nothing new. It's nothing new, but it's getting better. And in my case, I believe that as horrendous as that was in that civil situation, that civil law situation, in that societal context, and it breaks you down to a level that you didn't expect, man. I didn't expect. It hit me like a fucking train. Like I was trying to illustrate that in certain ways, spiritually and in physics, through physics. And so, whatever. I just express myself in different ways. Who's that? The cats are around. That's a good thing. So I'm going to be using this channel, and I don't know if I'm going to write. I don't know, man. But I just wanted to make a positive video and try to keep my mind. That's another thing my lawyer was saying to me. You have to stay positive no matter how dark it looks. And so, he really helped me. He did a tremendous job, honestly, in probably a very sticky situation for him. So, there was a lot of moving parts that didn't happen in a vacuum. JRS and how they move and whatever, But I have to re-quote Paul Gettleman when he said the system isn't perfect, but it's getting better, and he is right about that. and he is an incredible human being. So, you know, Kathleen Kane, you know, this was someone who had her whole world destroyed and broke down, and like nothing made any fucking sense. And because of the proximity of all of this, it's like I can fucking relate. I got that, man. You know, I'm not risking my fucking life for fucking make sure no shit goes down. You know, and then it gets reversed on me. But they made their play. You got to respect that, at least in a game theory sense. So, and I'm here, and I really do hope, like, this can be a new beginning. And so I have to just take it day at a time, man. They did a fucking number on me, man. Like, just the whole thing is like, fuck, from 2012, like 10 years of this shit, man. But you know, I've always when you're fighting against something that is corrupt and not, you know, and violence at a level on the streets of a neighborhood, it's just, I don't know. There has to be police reform, and I hope that gets better too. And so, you know, I plan on continuing making these videos just in a therapeutic sense. I don't care if anyone's watching them. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. They're for me to document my journey, you know, and because I'll eventually lose my memory, you know, and that's something I really don't want to go into. But eventually, you know, it's gonna get bad for me, and it's something I have to face, and I want to be able to face it not from in a jail cell. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but wanted to end that on a positive note.